Thank you for joining me for another video from Gold Tine Hunting Productions. Today I am going to be reviewing a tree saddle platform, and then I will be discussing the upcoming giveaway where I'm going to give this platform away to a lucky winner. But before that, I want to invite you to go to goldtine.com. That's GOLTINE.com. You'll see the European mount plaques that we make, all custom made. We'll also have apparel here, cool hats. This is a cryptic hat with our logo, but I also have mossy oak, real tree hats, have beanies. We've got hoodies, t-shirts, and multiple colors of those as well. So the review that I'm doing is for the Ridge Runner, made by Out on a Limb. It is a very good platform. There are a couple things I do think you need to be aware of, but overall it's a very good platform. I have no problems with it. I liked it. I got another platform that I'm going to be using this year to really give that a try. So yeah, let's get into it. So here it is. The Ridge Runner platform is a very sturdy platform. I want to show you how to set it up, how well it balances and sticks to the tree. There are two things that, again, I think you need to be aware of, but they're minor things and definitely wouldn't sway me from purchasing one. I do know that there are 100 on their website, Out on a Limb's website, there are 137 reviews on this, and they're all 5-star reviews. So I think everybody, along with myself, really likes it and would give it a pretty high rating. For me, if I were to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being absolutely perfect, I would give this probably an 8.5, probably 8.5, because I do think it's a very good platform. Setting up the platform's kind of the biggest thing, honestly. Figuring out how to do that. It is a cam over, as you can see. There's a way to do it so when you do cam it over, it sticks tight to the tree, and that I will show you. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to climb up your tree, obviously, and once you get up to the spot you want to get it, you're going to pull out your platform and you're going to attach it to the tree. Now here's the first thing that you need to be somewhat aware of when it comes to actually putting this on. This has happened to me a few times. I've always caught it, and once I was aware of it, of course, I always checked it. Apologize, you can't see my face, but I want to stay close to the platform, and nobody really wants to see my face anyway. So, but a couple of times I noticed when I first got this, I would put my strap on, and let me see if I can do it, because the knobs here, they're on an angle. They're not straight like this. They're kind of like this. I would notice that my strap was not all the way in that section, and so I would just adjust it like that. If you're not careful and not paying attention, that could happen. Now, you know, obviously if it was like that, for some reason you moved just right and it slipped, you're going to be hanging from the tree. But anyway, so that's the first thing. Now you can see I have it right there. I'm going to pull it up and then cam it over. Now, I believe what they actually tell you is once you do that, pull it up again and pull it one more time as tight as you can get it. Lift it up and then cam it over. And I could definitely tell that time when I did it, it became even a little bit tighter to the tree. So that's how you do it. And I'll get up in a second and show you how you can lean on it without it, you know, going places. So, and of course, you know, once you have weight on it, it's going to stay. As far as the actual dimensions of the platform, from side to side here, you have 16 inches. So there's plenty of room, and you'll see with when I get up on there, I have plenty of room with my winter boots on, and like when it's really cold, I wear like my Arctic packs, and they're bigger than my rubber boots. You'll see there's plenty of room on here for boots. The other thing I like about it is it has all these teeth on here that help give it traction. So you're not slipping on it. So it's 16 wide, 10 off the tree from this back brace out to out here. I believe it's basically 8 inches. The other thing I like about it is if you're on a tree that's not perfectly straight, it's tilted one way or the other, it does have a bolt here you can screw in or screw out to help adjust the height. Some people like a level platform, which I do. I don't like it really tilted up or tilted down. I like it as level as possible. So that's what I try to do. Other people like it so it's actually tilted down some. And so, you know, they might have it down like that, screwed all the way in. But again, for me personally, I like it where it's pretty. And of course, you know, hypothetically, let's say I'm climbing a tree. I mean, this is about where I'm setting it, you know. I'm about that high and I'm setting it. I'll climb up my next step, my last step, and then climb onto that and get on top of it. Now, here's the other thing that sometimes was an issue for me, and it just basically just took me a little bit of extra time to actually get it to work. Sometimes I'm on a tree where the bark is, this is a pine tree, so the bark's pretty tight. Sometimes I'm on a, say, an oak tree or another tree where the bark is a lot thicker, and it, you know, it'll break and stuff like that. Sometimes tightening this, getting it tight because of the bark, every time you tighten it, it just kind of squeeze in, and you'd have to kind of work with it a little bit longer than you should have to get it to actually be tight to the tree. Never was there a time that I couldn't, but on trees with thicker bark that, you know, will break or kind of smush in, you'd have to work with it a little bit more. This is why I would give it an 8.5 versus an actual 10. Between this knob here and making sure the strap's attached perfectly, I mean, you just got to check it every single time, and then sometimes getting it attached to the tree where it's really tight. On bigger barks, that was a bit of an issue too. On these ones, it's literally nothing. You tighten it, lift it up, and it cams over perfectly. You know, and just all you do is cam it over, and it's tight. So now let me get up in there and show you how it looks. As you can see with my feet, pull this out of the way. But as you can see with my feet, there's plenty of room. I mean, I can fit both my feet on the side if I want. Now again, with my winter boots, which are a lot thicker, you know, I have a little bit less space, but even still, I mean, there's just so much room there. So typically what I do is put my feet like that. A lot of people like them on the edge. You know, when you're sitting there for 4 hours or an entire day, you're going to probably do all sorts of different stuff. But I mean, as you can see, it's solid as can be. You know, like that. Come around. I'm on this corner. I'm, you know, bouncing on it. You can see it's pretty tight. You know, with a bow, you know, I'm going to be leaning against a tree like this or something. But anyway, I mean, it's very sturdy. I've never had any issues with it at all. And it has the teeth on the back side that you know, that digs into the tree that helps hold it steady. So lots of room for your feet. Very steady. I've never had any issues with it. You know, basically, I mean, when you've got a deer coming, you can't be thinking about what's my platform going to do. Just can't think about it at all. And with this, I don't ever have to think about it. I never have to, like, you know, oh, I can't move like this, or, you know, if I'm too much on the edge, what's going to happen? Never think about it. My mind's completely on the deer. So, and the thing that I really like about it is how wide it is, and there's just lots of room. The weight, I believe, is 56 ounces. So now I don't know if that includes the strap or not, but at least the platforms, I think probably like 56 ounces, which is, you know, 3 pounds 8 ounces, I believe, if my math is correct, which is pretty light. But it's a really good platform. Like I said, the nice thing is the teeth on there. It's very slip resistant with the aluminum finish and those teeth, and of course your boot treads. I've never ever had an issue of my feet slipping on it. Just has never happened. I believe it retails for $159.99 plus shipping, which, you know, honestly, most of the platforms are in that price range, or even you know, even a little bit higher. One of the nice things I like about this is it's pretty packable, honestly. Even though it's 16 inches wide, pretty big, I was able to slip it down on the outside of my backpack, and I would strap it through, and then I just put my sticks on the back side of that and made sure that there was nothing, you know, metal on metal clanging. Because this is a cantilever platform, you can just fold it like that, and it sits nice and flat, and that's helpful for carrying it out. My new backpack another one I'll be doing a review on here, but my new backpack, this literally fits right down inside it, nice and easy, and now it's on the inside versus on the outside, so it has no way of even hitting my sticks. But that is a good option as well, or one of the nice things about it. Packs flat, and then when you're ready to do it, you just flap that down and lift up, cam over, voila, works perfect. If you do like this and think that's something that you would want, the question is, how do you win it? And that's very simple. If you comment on this video, and hopefully you subscribe if you're not subscribed already, but you'll comment on this video, and when you comment on this video, your comment will automatically enter you into the drawing that I'm probably going to do first or second week of April. I don't know the exact dates yet, but with another video or two that I put out before then, I will hopefully have a set date then. But that's the plan, first or second week of April, to do a drawing for the giveaway. There are a lot of other reviews on YouTube that I would check out as well. A lot of different perspectives, and you know, everybody has their own way of doing it, and that's a good thing. So there's multiple reviews on it, and I would check out some other reviews as well. But hopefully that's helpful for you, even if you don't win this one. Of maybe if you're looking into it, it's about as good as for me as I could have hoped for, and I really don't have any complaints except for those two specific things, which again, as long as you're paying attention and not rushing, they're minor things, and it's never been an issue for me. So I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment below if you want to be entered to win that. And best of success to all of you out there who do that.